All right, guys. So, blender pot. We know what it's supposed to do. It is a version of the Gilmore mod, but instead of the toggle, this one is wired with a master volume, master tone, and all this is supposed to do is the Gilmore mod and bring in the neck. Well, you can see that it does work doing that. It's in the current bridge position. You can see that the meter's reading right around 7K. And as you roll this up, it brings in the neck, reduces down to 4.041 and back and forth. So it's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. You see that resistance lowered, you know the neck pickup is brought in. It does that in position 1 and position 2. All right, one of the side effects of this that I was not aware of until just tinkering around with it a little bit, I always assumed that this only impacted any kind of tone when it was in the position 1 or 2 and you roll in the neck. Well, if you look in the neck position, we're at 6K. You roll this in, which brings in the neck, but the neck's already there, but it still drops to 3.37K. The only way I can explain this, or how I've wrapped my head around it, is that pot is still connected to both pickups. Even though there's no output for the bridge going to the output jack, it still has connected that coil and reduced the resistance. So what that does, even though you're in the neck position only, you can use that blender pot to soften the tone on your neck. Makes it a lot sweeter. If you know, these pickups are all right at 6K, but if you had a hot or an overwound set and you're looking for a little softer sound or a lower volume, more articulation on your neck, the blender can do that too. So I wasn't really aware of that. I've been using this mod for about a year, but anytime I fool with that knob, it's in position 1 or 2. You know, I've got a friend of mine who's been playing guitar longer than I've been alive, asked me why it changed the tone, and I just never messed with it in that position. But it does in fact, in position 5 and 4, it adds resistance of the neck pickup, whether you're getting any output from the neck pickup or not. So it does affect your tone. So it was news to me. Thought I'd share. Hope that helps or is at least interesting. See ya.